Hey guys, Jack here and welcome back to another video with the Premier League fast behind the corner. After this last match week, we're just going to get straight into this time. I'm going to try to be a bit quicker. So Palace versus West Ham, both teams have been in good form. Palace I know dropping points, both teams dropping points this past match week, but I think it'll be very difficult to see. I think this could be a 2-2 draw. Just both teams seem to be in good form, they seem to be scoring goals. I just feel like that's going to be the case. Next is Brighton Wolves. A quick turnaround for Brighton given the FA Cup, and they were struggling there against Forest, and Wolves picking up a win. They're going to be in good form, and I say this: if they get a win here, they're going to confirm their safety. I'm thinking it'll be a 1-0 to Wolves. Next is Brentford versus Nottingham Forest. Brentford have won their first game in 6 against Chelsea, and it's quite easy for them. And I say they're kind of in the position where they're not in danger of anything, so they might just kind of be consolidating their position. Forest, on the other hand, they're still going to be fighting. They got a good win against Brighton during the week, and I feel like Brentford's exploits from set pieces will be the deciding factor in this. I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Brentford, and I feel like one or both of the goals are going to be from a set piece. Next is Man United versus Villa. United be very disappointed with having lost the lead against Spurs, and Villa have been on a great run of form. And it's not like they only have a few days to recover for United. I don't know if that'll be enough for them. I'm going to say it's going to be another 1-1 draw. They just don't have enough defenders. I know Lindelof has been quite good, but we saw how good Ollie Watkins can be, and I think that's just going to be very difficult for United to contain. Next up is Fulham versus City. I'm going to say it's going to be 2-0 to City. I just don't see their form slowing down anytime soon, and I know they have a midweek game against West Ham, but I just think that they're literally what they're going to do is just kind of tear Fulham apart in the first 20 to 30 minutes and then sit back and kind of absorb pressure. I feel like that'll just be the case. Next is Bournemouth versus Leeds, a huge relegation battle. Bournemouth have been in great form under Gary O'Neill, and Leeds have kind of rescued their slump. They drew, and they probably could have won during the week, but it just wasn't to be. And unfortunately, I just think Leeds are not going to be able to get a victory from this, and they're going to just get pushed into relegation zone because of this game. I'm going to say Bournemouth are going to win 4-2. Next is Newcastle Southampton. I just don't see Southampton getting a result from this at St James's Park. The fans are going to be travelling a long way for this game. I'm just thinking it's going to be another 4-1, and the Saudi owners don't have to pay out clean sheet bonuses, and that's I say they've been pleased about that the last couple of weeks. Next is probably one of the biggest games of the weekend, Liverpool versus Tottenham. As I said in the previous video, Ryan Mason got a great result against Man United. I think just played really well overall, show fight, show character, and they probably could have gotten a victory from that game. Liverpool, on the other hand, did well against West Ham, but we saw them against Forest and how they could be exploited, and I think that could be the case here. For me, Liverpool, both teams are going to be fighting for a top 4 spot. I know Newcastle have kind of looked like they've kind of secured it. Man United look like they're on the verge of securing it. I just think it's still up in the air. I just feel that Tottenham could get something from this game. I know they're going to be away at Anfield, but I feel like it'll be a 1-1 draw and a well-fought one. Next up is Everton versus Leicester, or Leicester versus Everton, if we're going to be facetious about it. I just don't see Leicester getting a win here. I just think it's going to be another 1-1 draw. I think Everton have been in a slump, but I think the lack of attacking nous for Leicester, especially with Vardy seemingly to have slowed down, I don't think they're going to get enough from this game, and they're going to be missing Kelechi Iheanacho, who fought probably one of the greatest assists of the season just for a pure fight. Pulled his groin in the pre-assist before Madison played for Vardy against Leeds. If you haven't watched it, it is painful to watch, but you just give him so much credit. But I just don't see Leicester having enough firepower to get something from this game. So yeah, I'm going to go with a 1-1. And lastly is Arsenal versus Chelsea. Arsenal have been in poor form now. I think they haven't won their last 4 games, and missing Saliba has been huge. And I know their confidence is going to be down, but Chelsea's is even lower. Frank Lampard hasn't gotten tune out of them, but maybe if Chelsea announce, apparently according to reports, Mauricio Pochettino is set to join. If that gets announced, they might get a bit of a kick. They might get a bit of a, like, not a new manager bounce, but they get a bit of an uptake in confidence, knowing that he's coming in the summer. I don't think that's going to be announced by Tuesday. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Arsenal. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm still a bit busy with college stuff, but after this game weekend, after this week, I should be good. So thank you very much for watching. Until next time, take care.